Why? How are you doing a multi-person attack? Why can't any of my wizards attack multiple people? How's it going, everyone? One Dr. Genius here, and welcome to another Prodigy video. As many of you know, the mythical epics have been here for 10 trillion years, and anyways, what we have is we only have to get ourselves some snow globes in order to catch Luna. Right, and as you can see, it doesn't tell us how much time is left to collect this pet, but you guys can see that we only have to get ourselves a few snow globes to get Luna. So obviously that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to go around a little bit, open a few ice cubes and stuff, and we'll get it. Yep, yeah, that's all. So yeah, anyways, the thing which I noticed is that if you click on the member item thingy over here, it shows you this old thing over here, but if you actually switch your Prodigy membership to another account or anything, it shows you a different type of screen. Like, it's interesting how Prodigy makes the game a little different and better for, what do you call it, non-members, but it's far different for, like, members. Like, you don't see that cool background screen anymore. Nah, it's a whoa. Hold up, I have never been to this what? Oh wait, it was level 4, but still that was a stupid amount of damage, okay? This was level 4, but that was still an absurd amount of damage, okay? Okay, so do we use Shadow Shock or do we use Tentacles? Because all of these aims are pretty, what do you call it, poop. Right, as you can see, that did 200 damage, and now it's my wizard's turn. So let's just cast our Astral spell on this birdie and send it and obliterate it, honestly. Okay, 300? What was that? Okay, so we did 200, which put it down to 700. Okay, that did 500 damage. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try another spell and see how it goes. So one of our spells did 200 and this did 200. So the shadow spell is not really particularly good in game, it's just existing, you know? Like, it literally just... Wait, this explains why the new arena season hasn't come out. It's probably because Prodigy, well, what do you put it? How do you put it? It's probably because Prodigy was getting this new battle system out, which resulted in not everyone being able to get the arena system out. That honestly explains quite a lot, but as you can see right now, our wizard is being obliterated by enemies. So, let's have the right composition equipped, because new battle system, we just have to go Halo and hope that you have what your enemies are weak against. Wait, what? This has a cooldown? What is this? Okay, anyways, now that let's just get this dude over here. That bird won't be too hard to delete, but we do need to take care of this ruckus, I believe. Right, you know, it's a little annoying how we aren't shown the name of the monsters. Okay, it's a little teensy bitsy with annoying because it doesn't show us the name, but it still can be handled, okay? Anyways, oh, wow. Get obliterated! Okay, 174 damage, that's not too bad. Our opponent is dead. 21 battle stars later, and, well, the Deep Sea Funky doesn't seem to be doing too bad. It's just level 5, and it's got obliterated in an instant. Anyways, you know, it's surprising how there's not a single pet which is weak to fire, okay? Quite surprising, honestly. And I feel like Prodigy probably added like 10 trillion different spells in game because you can never know what's doing what, okay? Let's be honest, you have no idea what spell is doing what. And they didn't even update the pet book, but that's enough ranting on the pet book. Let's actually equip a strong pet in its place, you know, maybe something like, what do you call it? I don't know, let's not do that. Who knows, maybe the air bite will do well. Alright, you guys can see we're just gonna go around and catch everything we can, and there is an exclamation mark on my map. Now what this exclamation mark is here for, we don't know, but it's been appearing on all the accounts, so there's something that Prodigy's keeping on in the background. Anyways, let's see, still 2 out of 4. Okay, I'll get back. The search is gonna be a little teensy bit annoying. Right, so over here you can see the aim potential of these spells and how the Spark Sphere has an excellent aim, and as you can see, if you click on it and click on the opponent, well, it's basically, it literally casts an electric spell on them, which is a little unexpected, but well, what would you expect anyways? Let's see. As you can see over here, our energy is recharged, and let's see what we can do, right? You guys can see aim and power, they do have a correlation, but for some reason, I don't know why, this spell of our, I guess you could say these two spells do the best, but their aims are, I guess you could say they're okay. You guys can see Prodigy's battle system is quite interesting. Some of the monsters have an insane amount of health, others not so much. Alright, now you can see we can rescue the pet, but we won't do that, we'll just obliterate it. 200 damage should be doable. What?! This is a circus. Alright, let's use the electric lightning spell, which basically oh, okay, that literally casts a beam of light down on top of our opponents, which is interesting. But now that we've done that, as you can see, 11 battle saws. The Airbite has a yellow background, which is interesting. Did they change the light element to yellow? Alright, let's just head up over here, and from here it'll be a little... Alright, so those of you wondering what happened to the previous battle, well, I didn't get anything from the, what do you call it, snow pile, which I had open there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head up over here and see what's up in this direction. Because we still should be able to get ourselves something from over here, right? So I'm quickly gonna switch up my pet team once again, you know, like over here in the pet book, and add on another fire pet. Because of course, Prodigy decides to move around my pet's formation and decide, you know what, this pet goes first. Right, anyways, to get around that, I basically added on 2 fire type pets, which is... What? Why do they keep on taking so much damage? What is this? Circus? Well, anyways, one of the opponents is gonna be gone in a second. Anyways, as you can see, we've got ourselves a fire spell over here, which can basically be used to convert, which will randomly choose between 2 enemies, and as you can see, it did 300 damage to that monster on the side. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start our attack on this monster to this side over here, the, what do you call it, Cloudneek I believe is its name. And now once again I shall use Kindle, right? Or shall I, right? I'll just, oh, wait, does that mean it shoots both? Or no, it decides, what? No! Oh, what? Hold on, what? How does it deal this much damage? What? You know, this new battle system is kinda crazy, not gonna lie. You know what, let's just use Embers. Okay, you know what, let's just use Combust, see what the spell... Why isn't it attacking? Alright, let's just use Combust and see what the spell looks like. It basically lifts itself up and attacks. Straightforward, as you can see the pets have their own unique background color, which is interesting. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, let's see, we got ourselves 10 member stars, not too bad. Let's open that chest. And now let's open this crate over here. Will we finally... Okay, yes, we've got ourselves 1 crystal ball and we need basically 3 more. Now, fortunately, there are more than... There are literally only 2 of these chests remaining. Okay, that's not more than enough, but hopefully it should be enough, right? And we should hopefully be able to get it... Oh, no. Okay, the all-out attack is basically going to carry this battle. This is going to be pretty annoying if the wizard dies. Just hit the reload button if your wizard dies, guys, okay? Just hit the reload button and put in some pets which are strong, okay? Okay, whoever this attacks, I'm not gonna be... It'll deal damage. It'll dish out damage to their team. Hopefully. Ah, this is not too good. Oh, okay, good, they missed. Why? How are you doing a multi-person attack? Why can't any of my wizards attack multiple people? Well, just remember that the reload button exists. Ew, the battle system is interesting. It seems to decide. You know what? I think I'll go for this. I don't know. It also shows something above their head. I think there might be resistance to something or something along that line. I don't know what it shows above their head, but I'm just gonna assume it's resistance or something because... Okay, yeah, you guys can see sometimes they do have resistance. I guess now that potions would be more important, except you can't kinda can't use them easily. Like, you literally have to go use a potion before a monster battle, okay? And I guess they kinda did make potions obsolete as you can't exactly use them. And what about our epic attacks? We have all those things, so can we only use them when they're in our team? Like, what is this? At this point, to use our epic attacks, we'll just need them in game. Like, actually on our team, which is a little unfair. I guess you could say it's fair, but at the same time it's unfair, okay? Okay, but anyways, over here, as you can see, that is the... What do you call it? What number is this? That's the second third or fourth wooden crate which we've opened. And as you guys can see now, we're only 2 crystal balls away from getting ourselves Luna. Right, so let's just head to the top over here. As you can see, nothing over here as anticipated. So I think we'll just have to reload ourselves all the way back to where we want to go, right? Fortunately, for a few places we can just walk on down and around, but there will be a particular few places where we'll have to reload. Fortunately, okay, yeah, this is one of them. Right, as you can see, thanks to that, we've teleported on to the other side. And now what we'll have to do is we'll have to just do that all again over here, okay? Alright, now let's go into this cave over here and go across, right? Alright, now that we're on the other side, we can finally get to easily getting the stuff that you need, right? So the only thing which you need to do is we just need to... It doesn't move anymore? What? What? Since when did this thing stop moving? What is this? What? They issued an update? Alright, anyways, that was a little shocking that the monsters don't move on their own. But, is this bugged or something? Like, shouldn't the monsters move on their own, or can we just, like, walk by them? What? Okay, that's weird. Weird at best, I guess you could say. What in the world is going on? Did they just like, nah, hold on. Okay, I think those are all the crystal balls which we need, right? Like, we've completed our task. But now we need to see, do these monsters just stay stationary? Like, what's going on here? Okay, so it's basically if you walk by the monster too closely, then you end up in a battle. And if you don't, well, you don't end up in a battle. So the rule of the story, don't walk near the monsters. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end off the video over here. As you guys can see, it took me quite a long time to collect all of these items and go around Bonfire. Not Bonfire Spire, what is this place called? Shiverchill Mountain. Yes, it took me quite the amount of time to go around all of Shiverchill Mountain and get stuff. Oh wait, I just realized why my wizard doesn't have 4 spells. It's because the relic ring doesn't have a spell. That explains so much. The relic ring just doesn't have a spell, so how would it deal damage? Of course. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Hurrah! Okay, anyways, let's cast our spell over here, attacking our opponent, dealing 200 damage. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, let's just cast our fire spell over here. What does it mean by the dice? Obviously, we'll hit our opponents and now they're gone. But right, I need to equip a working relic on my wizard, otherwise I'm gonna be down 1 spell. So basically, relics are a must-have in-game. And not just a normal must-have, they're like a must-have. You must like have this type of attack on it. Like, you need at least 1 type of relic, right? So I'll be... what? What? Our wizard is stuck. What in the world? Wait, what? What? What in tarnation is this? Okay. Anyways, let's remove this relic ring since it doesn't really give us anything. And let's just go to the left over here. See if there's anything the ancient relic rings, right? You chill out. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is how you get your wizard stuck in a minecart. You know? In-game glitch never seen before. Yeah, but our wizard is basically stuck there. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be all for this video. As you can see, that is how you get stuck in a minecart. I do not know what's up with my Prodigy. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please do make sure to rate that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a humongous thumbs up if you guys haven't already. I'll be catching you all next time. One Dr. Genius out the house. Bye, and have a good time. Bye!